Alright, hello everybody, I'm Dustin from 37 Cedar. I came today, I'm going to cook a dish that me and my assistant here Steve came up with. We're calling it 37 short rib. It's a pork rib with a sorghum mole sauce served over cream polenta with local pickled radish and carrots from Corey Masters. He's here from local in Cookeville. We also have microgreens that we'll put with it, also grown by Corey Masters. It's going to have some pork rinds for some crunch, a little smoked salt, and I'll show you how to cook it. All right. I guess we'll start with this. Anything else you said they can drive?
Yeah, so
Yes.
we already sous vide the pork.
Yeah.
It's we did how many hours did we do, Dustin?
We did 6 hours is how long we sous vide it for. Sous vide it's kind of like having a pressure cooker, except you're not worried about it blowing up on it. You vacuum seal your meats or veggies or whatever you want to cook in a vacuum seal them up. Turn this on. You set your temperature. I do this at 167.5 degrees. You can set it to. A lot of these come with an instruction manual, tell you what you want, but a lot of it's just messing with it. You can find the temperatures you like and how long you want it to cook for. And you just turn it on and let it go. That's all you have to do.
So in our polenta, we use heavy cream, and then Dustin makes his own chicken stock in house. So heavy cream, kind of a 2-to-1 heavy cream to chicken stock, and just a little salt and pepper in there too. But that gives it some fat, makes it kind of plumps it up on the plate a little bit. So once it starts a light boil on the cream and stock, you can throw your polenta in there.
And polenta, nobody knows what it is. It's like grits. It's just made with cornmeal. You can get different kinds and you can get different colors, whatever you want. We usually just use this. It seems to make a smoother consistency when you use the finer ground stuff.
Yeah, so, and now for sous vide fans like you said that you use the sous vide at home, so you're vacuum sealing stuff anyways. The pickles that we did a quick pickle. So we stuck everything together. We made our juice with vinegar, water, little sugar, well actually a lot of sugar in it, some salt, and then some aromatics, thyme mostly. There's a lot of thyme in this dish. Throw that and the vegetables, however you want to cut the vegetables, throw them into the vacuum bags and just seal that up. Put it in the fridge overnight, but I mean they're ready in a few hours. And so we're taking the sauce out of the pickles, and we're gonna make a gastrique to go on the plate with that. So it's got enough sugar in it that we can just kind of cook it down as it is. Just high heat. Most everything we kind of just throw it on high heat because the restaurant kitchen is all just fire. So once that cooks down, then that'll be ready and the grits will be ready soon.
Pour it out of our bags, I guess, get it glazing. The mole sauce that we did, we started out make a mirepoix, which is carrots, onions, and celery. You cook those down until they're translucent and soft. And then we added our mole sauce, and then we cooked that down until it starts to get sticky. And then we did sorghum in it because it's local to this area. We use sorghum from Muddy Pond.
Yes.
We got it from Spring Street Grocery. And we just cooked it down to where it's kind of like a barbecue sauce. It's kind of chocolatey and sweet, but also has like a little bit of heat to it. Alright, yeah, you probably need more for that. But now it's just wait till everything gets hot.
Pull some of this out.
Yeah, that's the country style. We also brought samples for everybody that we'll plate up, and you can come up and try it after we do our plate.
Do you have your recipe?
We'll give you the recipe.
Yeah, we can give you the recipe.
You gotta come to the restaurant though.
Yeah,
So you come to the restaurant and eat, and
yeah, then
we'll
sit
sit down with you
down,
and give you the recipe.
we'll write it out for you.
I like this coconut malay sauce.
Yeah, it's really tasty. There we go, it's hot now.
So in the sous vide bags, to kind of match up with the name of the restaurant, we charred some cedar planks and just put that in between the pieces of pork to give it that kind of the flavor of cedar, but not that smoke flavor. So it's going to have a nice cedary flavor that you don't usually get that with pork. So, and this is after that 6-hour cook. I mean, it just breaks apart. It's really nice. Yeah, these
Those are the boneless ones. Here's the boneless ones. Want to make sure on that one.
and this will be on menu next week.
Yeah, we will have this, we're gonna do this as a special next week on Friday and Saturday night. So you guys can try. We have a great atmosphere there, it's really nice, if you guys haven't been there yet. We serve a lot of good dishes there.
And with the gastrique, with the pickle juice gastrique like this, you just let it keep boiling out. You want it to almost burn to the pan. Once it hits that point where it's turning caramel, turn the pan off and it's ready to go.
Nice.
Smaller pieces, really this.
Just throw them out. I'll clean that out later.
I wish it was a little. I don't have one that big.
Yeah.
I'll have to go shopping.
See, you've got, that's 2 reasons for you to come over. 3 if we weren't even counting the food. Now you gotta come eat, you gotta come borrow a whisk.
Get a recipe.
Yeah, get the recipe.
So, and it's the same, we use the same liquid recipe that 2-to-1 for polenta, grits. It doesn't matter if it's stone ground or, I like instant grits because they cook up a little quicker. I feel like they plump a little better too. So, but these, for this dish, this works really well. It's nice and smooth. That's really good.
That starts
That's
smelling.
where we go too. Cover those. You may want to hit it and broil for just a minute before we torch it.
What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put the mole over all the ribs, and then we're gonna throw it in the oven on broil it for a few minutes just to kind of cook some of this mole onto it, and then we will use the torch to finish them up.
And for our plate up, we've got some spicy chicharrones, pork rinds, and then we've got some wood smoked salt, and some radishes that we cut. We cut the radishes super thin, and then put them in an ice water bath, which makes them go they go kind of translucent. It's just a nice, for plate ups it looks nice, and you get a lot of flavor out of them that way too. A cold radish has a lot of flavor. So.
And they go a lot further.
Then we've got microgreens. We've got what microgreens?
This is micro red cabbage.
Yeah, so we've got micro red cabbage and what's that?
Sure that those in there are the is that Mustard greens.
And so micro red cabbage, it's got a nice, pretty kind of purple color on it, and then micro mustard greens, and then some thyme. Go. Throw them in here a minute.
Yep.
We're gonna broil the pork for just a minute while we're setting our plate up. That's our sorghum mole sauce.
I'm gonna put the same thing on this one. Not really.
Might get it too far.
No, just need to get it all together. Just up on one end. Should grease it with that spoon. Yeah.
Gosh, now you're gonna expect pretty plates, aren't you?
Yeah. You know, a lot of our plate ups at the restaurant, we do kind of a rustic, but then, you know, specials and some things, you know, we go outside of that rustic plate up, and like this, because they got a camera, we decided to go
Yeah, go all
get a
fancy
little
a little
wild.
bit.
Turn your torch on and show them.
Yeah.
I think we should move that. Get the torch out.
He's about to set the building on fire.
Hopefully not. I need it right.
Oh, where it goes. We have ignition. I'm gonna lick it.
Juice out there. Go ahead.
That's it.
And you just want to use the torch. The torch is just to give a little bit of like darkness to it, so it gives it that kind of barbecue look. Braised it.
And you just like to play with fire.
Oh yeah,
That's really-
that's the best part about working in the kitchen is all the fire you get to play with all the time.
Alright, chef. Let me just set it across like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve here is a lot better at making pretty plates than I am.
Yeah, he's got me on staff as the decorator.
I can make the sauces and stuff. The food doesn't ain't much on the decorating the plates.
Now, what did you say that was? What, black salt?
It's actually white salt, but it's been smoked. It's wood smoked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll
never
let
tried
you
that.
have it so you can smell it.
I've
It's
never-
Yeah, you can smell the smoke in it.
So it's got kind of a cedary
Oh,
smell
it
to
does.
it. So
Anybody else? Does smell really good. No.
And I wish there was a way for you to see like the art perspective when we're doing these Play-Dohs.
Well, see it when we go to my new
Yeah.
I know I did a lot of herbs this summer. They're going to Cookeville. They're not too small. They said but I might do some plants.
There's our Play-Doh.
Alright, there it is, bro. The 37 rib.
It's pretty stable enough. You can turn it.
No, it's there. Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah. I think
It
you got
was
it. Did you get
nice.
it? It was nice there for a minute anyway. Make some samples here.
Yeah, I'll grab the things.
Guess that's about it, guys. I'll make some samples for you guys, and you guys can come and try it out.
I'll just take that away.
Yeah. Or you can dig in there. This might be a little messy for people.
We've got these Dustin.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, we
Get
do.
them on the sample cup.
Holy crap.
Got any questions or?
Yeah, any questions or anything, feel free to ask.
I want to ask about this. Do you ever have problems with your stuff not sinking? It floats.
Yeah, actually that floats quite a bit where we put the wood in there. I usually just, this last time, I just put some more saran wrap around it, in there, make it look like I put something in there to make it heavy so it would go to the bottom.
I've been putting, my thing is taller, so I've been putting like knives or cookies on the top to
Yeah,
push
the
it
clips
down.
work great. Clips
Yeah,
or a
and I
C
got the big
clamp.
clips.
Just go out in the garage and get a C clamp. Put it on the side and C clamp your bags to the side. It works great.